Up today, Grizzlies versus Jazz. Really looking forward to see what Ja can do. Guy's a fucking maniac. But Mayo is special, man. He's got that three-pointer. I really think they're gonna do good things, especially with Isaac on the bench. I'm just trying to find the stream here. Give me a minute. Boom, there it is. Alright, we got Grizzlies versus Jazz. First game for the Grizzlies this season. Zach Mayo looking to ball out. Isaac coming off the bench. He's a pass-first type of forward. He has a lot of talent to dish the ball to, I really think. I think the Grizzlies are going to be the team to beat this year. I really do. It's kind of boring just talking to myself, so if y'all got any questions, hit up the chat right now and I'll answer anything you need to know. If not, we're going to go ahead and get this game started. Grizzlies versus Jazz. Ja versus Donovan Mitchell. That should be a good matchup right there. I don't know how the hell the fucking Grizzlies got Evan Fournier, but that was a great pickup too. About to get this game started. Who y'all got? Comment in the messages right now who you think's gonna win this game. I got Grizzlies for sure.
Welcome to the Hunt for Glory, Season 4 in NBA 2K22 and my team.
In this season,
Mayo's gonna drop fucking 9 points.
including multiple signature challenges from both
Isaac's coming off the bench with 5 assists.
And for the
That's
first
my
time ever, Candace Parker is available
my
in
guesses
my
for
team.
today.
That's right. On your way to level 40,
This game
you can earn
anyway.
a
Have a fucking snow day.
And the
Can't get no
lineups have
weed.
concluded.
Can't get no
So
wraps.
just sit right back and relax.
Y'all
We'll be back in just a moment.
smoking a fucking joint. I don't smoke joints, man, but fucking put a little tobacco leaf in there. You can't tell the
Welcome
difference.
everybody to the day we've all been looking forward to. The start of a new
I'm gonna
NBA
shut up.
season.
Y'all enjoy the
2K
game.
Sports.
I'll be back at
Kevin
halftime.
Harlan here alongside Greg Anthony and Chris Webber. DA, David Aldridge is on. DA, it's all yours.
Thank you very much. Jaren Jackson Jr. is
I can see why, DA, and I think he's well on his way. Thank you for that one. And the starting group for the Grizzlies. Jackson and Valanciunas, the lengthy post pair. Fournier out there with John Morant. And it's Mayo in at the 3 spot. And for Utah, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. In at the small and power forward, it's Ingles and Bogdanovich. And it's Gobert in at the 5 down low. Chris, you and I love opening day. Which types of teams do you think tend to begin the season well?
Great question, Kevin. I think it's teams that had chemistry the previous year, teams that return a lot of players. That means you have that familiarity. Teams that have health on that side. And more importantly, you know what? Sometimes teams that had the most heartbreak because they're coming back ready to go.
And so Morant will bring it up for Memphis. Here's Fournier. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Conley against Morant. Bogdanovich inside. Some solid defense there from Jackson. Conley against Morant. Going.
What about that move? Morant with the ability to rapidly alter pace and put the
Good
defenders
job,
on
Morant,
skates.
with the fucking throwdown over 2 Jazz players.
And great camera
That guy
work
is
showing
not
up
fucking
on the
normal.
AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Conley the pass to Gobert. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Here's Mitchell. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
That was a long time coming. Took them 5 attempts to get their first bucket.
Morant surveying the D. Utah with the rebound.
And if you're wondering if Ja Morant lacks for confidence, well, look no further than his point God moniker. This kid is fearless, and he's hungry, and he plays with that proverbial chip on his shoulder.
And Fournier kicks to Mayo. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Outside Fournier. Shot clock at 5. There's the 3. He's off on that one. Now the Jazz take it the other way. And Greg, you talk about the fearlessness for Morant, reminiscent of Allen Iverson, the way he throws his body all around.
I mean, get knocked down, get right back up. At the same time, at 6'3", he can add strength to that frame. I know that's the goal of his as he looks to absorb contact and dish out a little of his own. And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Mitchell with it. Defended now by Fournier. Trying to get open is Bogdanovic.
He's forcing things a little bit in this quarter, settling for shots that he'd be better off passing up.
Jackson, and the dunk by Jackson.
But this is why Morant's teammates love to play alongside him. I mean, exceptional vision, and he's incredibly unselfish.
Pass to Gobert. Back to Mitchell. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That's on Evan Fournier.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup. And they call him Spider because of that long wingspan. 6'10" at present, but standing 6'1". Mitchell needs that to compete defensively at that shooting guard position.
Looking at who's out there now for the Jazz. Derek Favors checked in for Gobert, and it's Jordan Clarkson in for Joe Ingles. And Memphis also making a switch. Anderson's checked in, and we know what Mitchell can do offensively. But, Greg, how do you evaluate his defensive game?
And, Kevin, without question, there's room for improvement. I'd say he's probably below average, but he has the tools that if he tightens up that part of his game, look out.
For real? Morant way up. That move is fire.
Mitchell kicks to Favors. Conley dishes to Mitchell. Shoots. Another miss by Utah.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench if he keeps shooting it like that. He has been putrid here this quarter.
And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for Utah. They trail by 3. Bogdanovic finds Mitchell. And the 3 off target.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
Just off his game, forcing a few shots, not letting the game come to him naturally.
Outside Jackson. Fournier gets a wide open look. Good on the 3-point shot.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Mitchell passes to Favors. Here's Mitchell. 1:43 left in the first. It's Fournier on the wing over Conley. Fournier's shot is off. Mitchell against Fournier. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
A dynamic leaper with an impressive wingspan. Mitchell usually has some flashy dunks up his sleeve.
So timeout called here. The first for Memphis. This is their first chance to take a look at the Jazz.
And they're facing the team that dismissed them from the postseason last year. So certainly a little payback in mind.
And while we've got this moment here now, let's take a look at last season's leaders in converting turnovers into points. Second, the Grizzlies.
And they turned all those mistakes into points at the other end. That aggressive style really yielding big dividends.
Ball's knocked loose. Now Clarkson. He's still scoreless so far in this one. 1:04 left to play here in the first. Passes it to Favors. 6 to shoot. Left side Clarkson. with one on the clock and a slam dunk by Favors.
Such determination on the glass. Not boxing out Favors is a huge mistake that you cannot afford to make.
Clark finds Brooks. Three-pointer. Offensive rebound. And that one's good by Clark.
Straight up effort gets him those points. That's what it's all about on the offensive glass.
To the paint. Here's O'Neal. And he floats in for the easy two. Credit the assist on that one.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Here is Brooks. Shoots over Clarkson. That one a little long. So at the end of one quarter of play, still a close game. Grizzlies lead by 2. Live from Vivint Smart Home Arena, you're watching 2K Sports. And the 2021 Sixth Man of the Year winner, Jordan Clarkson, excelling.
It's been good for me. From day one, they told me to come.
And Clarkson really finding his niche, providing Greg instant scoring off the Utah bench.
And there's tremendous value in a player who can create his own shot and really carry a second unit. With Clarkson's quickness, so tough to bottle him up.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. Guys, what's your take on the Grizzlies so far?
You got to credit their defense. Communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
No question. It's been stifling thus far, preventing that offense from establishing any kind of rhythm.
So on the floor to begin things for Memphis here in the second quarter. They've got Clark. Jones is out there with Dylan Brooks. And it's Tillman in at the center position. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Rudy Gobert may get overlooked, but his coach understands what he means to the Utah Jazz. Quinn Snyder says his presence on the floor gives us a chance. He's our most important player as far as how he anchors our team. He's the foundation. Kevin, the way they win games, that's saying something.
He is a Defensive Player of the Year multiple times. Phenomenal play. Thanks, D.A. Kicks to O'Neal. Lets it go from deep. It's Clark with the rebound.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Dish now to Brooks. Back to Clark. There's the pass to Jones. There's the triple. And again, Memphis no good. And so Clarkson will bring it up for the Utah Jazz. Still looking for their first basket since the first quarter. To the middle. Here's Gobert. No good. That would have tied it.
He doesn't get the finish, but the D's got to be quicker to rotate and stop him from getting to the rim.
Pass to Brooks. And we all know that star players get a few more perks, but Greg, that can also stir up misgivings in a locker room when things aren't always equal.
Kevin, it's a great point, and coaches really have to be careful. If you're holding one player accountable and giving another a pass, that tends to lead to a fractured locker room.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Jazz. Now Dylan Brooks, who went to Oregon, was the 2017 Pac-12 Player of the Year.
Yeah, and the second round pick that year, I mean, he was taken 45th. Despite that, he's carving out a solid career as a two-way win.
So Memphis ends up going with the new group. Pass to Conley. Ingles, the bounce pass. For three, Mitchell. Oh, and he almost had a four-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for three. That's on Evan Fournier. For Utah, they have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
And they had a lot of success a season ago as a team, hitting about 80% of their free throws.
And he's good on the second.
And how fearless is Donovan Mitchell? I mean, as a rookie, in his first playoff series, he went off for 38 in a closeout game against none other than Russell Westbrook.
Oh, he's never rattled at the strike. Always has that nice soft touch on his free throws.
Out to the right wing. Morant passes to Valanciunas. Tipped away. Stolen by Michael Conley. Gobert trying to get open. Green for 2 points. Conley's got his first points of the night. Memphis has gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Here's Morant. The shot misses. Good work defensively by Conley.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
And that was a great replay we just saw of our mobile one block.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Here's Conley. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 or 3 so far.
Oh, I love the intensity Conley plays with. It's what allows him to overcome aggressive defense like that right there.
Here's Morant. And then Morant slams it in.
Oh, he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. Outside Conley. Mitchell looking it over. Nice ball movement by Utah. Here's Gobert. Off with the layup. Memphis trailing here. Inside. And it's Valanciunas that time on the assist by Morant.
The closer Valanciunas gets, the more dangerous he is, which is why he looks to score from there.
Mitchell up top, guarded by Valanciunas. That one good for 2. Mitchell's got 11 points. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
It reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
Morant. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Mitchell. And the rejection by Jackson. 3 on 3. And here's Mayo from beyond the arc. Rebounded by the Jazz. Gobert's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Mitchell with it. He's got 11. Fournier pulls it down.
Tells you a little something about their team. They've been able to pull in front despite his struggles tonight.
And finished off by Morant.
Man, he's got some hops. Morant loves to attack the rim when he gets the chance. Any chance.
Mitchell outside. Back to Conley. Dishes it to Bogdanovich. Driving the lane. And the rejection by Jackson. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz have taken. Derek Favors checked in for Rudy Gobert. And Memphis also making a switch. Anderson, he's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. And so it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for the Jazz. They trail by 1. Favors with the ball. He's picked up by Morant. Utah gets it back. The wide open look here for Ingles. The Jazz with another miss. Great open look there. Favors has got his 2nd bucket of the night.
And Favors very reliable around the rim. Can get it done over either shoulder.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Passes it to Fournier. Good on the triple. And the Grizzlies lead by 2.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
It's a seesaw battle. Both teams are pretty evenly matched, and the score reflects that.
Mitchell outside. And they get it back.
Yeah, blending that power with quickness. Favors provides his team with some solid interior scoring.
And so it's tied as we head to halftime. And now let's catch up with David All.
Thanks very much. Here with Quinn Snyder, coach.
All right, let's talk about it. Halftime. Donovan Mitchell, he's not looking 3 for 11. He needs to start making his shots if they want to win the game. That's about it. Gobert with 8 boards. That's all he's doing. He's just out there grabbing the fucking board. He ain't doing nothing else. Ja. Let's talk about Ja. This man is a freaking maniac. Watch him go. Steals. Dunks. 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 That's what I'm talking about, young fella. Zach Mayo with 1-3, shooting 1 for 4, 1 rebound. A lot of people are banking on him hitting another 3. Some people are banking on him not shooting another 3 the rest of the game. What's going to happen? Oh no. My boy Isaac has 1 turnover. He played 4 minutes with 1 turnover. Nothing else. He's just running out there, turning the ball over. Step it up, young fella. $25-25. Got a tie game. It's a good game. Everyone's missing their shots. It's crazy.
Are you getting the kind of shots that you want?
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarters.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Also, if you're listening to the stream right now, at the end of the game, if you can tell me how many points Ja has, DM me how many points Ja Morant
Utah found
has
themselves
at the
in
end
a
of
close
the
game in the first.
Some
good moments from both teams, but as the first period wrapped up, they trailed by 2.
And
so far, they're out in front, but not
stream.
by much as we head into the half. And Kenny, what you see out there from the Jazz?
Great work on the glass. Hustling and showing more desire than boxing out. That's what they have to do. That's the recipe for success.
Good luck.
And Shaq, let's get your input on the Grizzlies.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Donovan Mitchell really making a difference here.
Man, how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
This game has his fingerprints all over it. Now looking to replicate what he did in the first half.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. So on the floor for Utah. In at the small and power forward, it's Ingles and Bogdanovic. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. And it's Gobert in at the 5. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Utah Jazz last season was elite at both ends of the floor. 6th Man of the Year winner Jordan Clarkson says, 3 things we've been doing well are playing fast, sharing the basketball, and defense. We're playing a fun style of basketball and just keep racking up the wins. Guys?
They are fun to watch and a handful. DA thanks. Here's Mayo. They get it back. Mayo's gone 1 of 6 shooting so far. Mitchell with it. Now Valanciunas defending. And Bogdanovic kicks to Mitchell. Now the pass to Gobert. Nice D from Fournier. For Memphis, they've gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Morant reaches to Valanciunas. Outside Fournier. Buries it from 3-point range. Fournier's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been off.
And the Jazz call time here.
The guys aggressive in creating his own shots, but thus far they have not been falling. Probably a good time to try and devote some of that energy to getting others involved.
Clarkson looking for an opening. It's rebounded by Memphis.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
He's covered by Clarkson. Rebound collected by Clarkson. Jazz trail by 3. Down low. Here's Gay. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
Pass to Valanciunas. Back to Morant. Brooks outside. 5 on the clock. A floater. And it's Gay with the rebound. And here's Gay. He'll bring it up for Utah. Clarkson passes to O'Neal for the lead. And it's denied.
Well, this is where measurements don't tell the whole story. Clark is a tremendous shot blocker despite having an average wingspan.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Clarkson passes to Gay. Clarkson outside. Gobert trying to get open, and it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
That's the only way to hold him in check. He's got it inside. You got to have a body on him right away.
Morant finds Brooks. Morant outside. Here's Valanciunas. Brooks outside. Tries again. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Rudy Gay.
Sometimes Brooks is a tough matchup for the D, especially when he's playing with some intensity and looking to score.
The Jazz making a switch here. Favors is checked in. The Grizzlies also changing it up. Tillman, he's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Anderson comes in for Clark. And Tyus Jones subbed in for Morant. Here's Clarkson. That shot, no good. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. Jones looking for an opening. Pass to Anderson with the drive. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Anderson's got his first 2 points of the night.
He's a big man with the point guard-esque type handle, if you ask me. It's great watching him use his unique skill set.
Kicks it to O'Neal. To the paint. And Derek Favors with the slam.
Slamming it home. Part of why Favors shoots it so well from the field. Sometimes he just spikes it instead of shooting.
Outside, Jones passes to Anderson. There's a minute left to play in the third. Great D that time from Favors. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And when it comes to athletic small forwards, Gay is the cream of the crop. An aggressive player whose reach really helps him on both offense and defense.
Grizzlies making a switch here.
2 shots.
And he makes both free throws. And the Grizzlies leading by 3. Outside Fournier. He takes it in. He kicks it to Anderson. For Mitchell. Anderson's shot is off. Jazz have gone a lackluster 3 of 9 from the field since halftime. Conley the pass to Mitchell. A shot missing. Excellent D there for Mayo.
Until he starts knocking down some shots, I don't think the deficit's going to get me small.
Now here's Fournier. He's got 9. Jones in the post. He's covered by Gay. Jones no luck. Here's Favors. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Grizzlies out in front, up 3. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
I mean, well, if you're the coaching staff and you're pumped up, this highlight will not only make it on the TV, it'll make it to the film session.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. On the court for Memphis to start the 4th. Anderson and Jackson inside. Fournier out there with Jones. And it's Mayo in at the small forward. Memphis leading. Jones kicks to Anderson. Lobbed up there for Anderson.
With his size and skill set, oh, man. He can play multiple positions, and Kyle Anderson is a versatile scoring presence out there on the floor.
And the pass to Bogdanovich. Mitchell outside. Left side Favors over Jones. Favors can't get it to go.
It isn't the D that causes that miss. That's just a loss of concentration at times.
Anderson can't get it to go. And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Utah Jazz. It's a 3-point game. He dishes it to Conley. Goes up at the stripe. Stolen by Anderson. Fournier against Mitchell. Jones, the pass to Mayo. Anderson, the bounce pass. Jackson kicks to Fournier, and he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
And you can tolerate gaps like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
And Utah making a change here. Gobert's checked in. Valanciunas is checked in for the Grizzlies. Morant comes in for Tyus Jones.
What a ferocious finish. Once Mitchell gets some speed behind him, look out.
And for Memphis, they're shooting 41% for the game. Morant passes to Valanciunas. Back to Morant. Good on the bucket. And the Grizzlies lead by 3.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
Conley kicks to Mitchell. Gobert against Valanciunas. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Conley. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
And how about the recognition by Gobert? I mean, of course, it does help when you're 7 feet like Rudy. It can give you a clean view of the court.
Morant passes to Valanciunas. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got his 4th assist in this one. Pass to Gobert. Nice ball movement by Utah. Mitchell with it. Defended now by Fournier. And it's Mitchell missing.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Number
3. Around 3 minutes gone here in the 4th quarter. Bogdanovich finds Conley. Mitchell outside to tie it up. Rebounded by Valanciunas. Valanciunas has got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's the 3. Drains it from beyond the arc. And it's a 6-point Grizzly lead.
Yeah, how about the percentage they're shooting from beyond the arc here in the second half?
Here's Mitchell. Another miss by Utah.
His bad night from the field is only going to get worse if he keeps throwing up shots like that.
Outside Fournier. Pass to Valanciunas. Basket good. Valanciunas has got the lead up to 8 now for Memphis.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
They've been a more cohesive team over this stretch, and that helps account for their lead.
And the rejection by Jackson. From past the arc. They grab their own miss. Stolen by Conley. And the Jazz pushing it up now. Mitchell leading the charge.
And with the ball in his hands, Mitchell attracts attention and then breaks down the defense with the pass.
Timeout called the Grizzlies. They're up by 6. 1:46 left in the fourth quarter of this one. And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Ja Morant.
And he's just been crushing it from the field tonight, Kevin. Whether it's been on open looks or with the guy draped all over him, he just hadn't missed much. With his percentage in the sky-high range, they've had no choice but to make him their #1 option on every trip.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hi, guys. Well, during the break, I was able to catch what the Grizzlies coach was talking about with his team. He told them this is a game of runs. It's a game of momentum. You may have the lead now, but I'm telling you guys, it can evaporate in a hurry. Let's close this thing out. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Kept alive. Here's Gobert. That one, no good. Memphis leading by 6. To the left side wing. Morant outside. Into the lane. And finished off by Morant.
Ooh, rolling to the rim with force. Love when Morant goes hard and hurts with the slam.
And the Jazz call time here. They're trailing by 8. There's 53 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Come out a second, get free t-shirts. Let's see who's the loudest.
There's 53 seconds left to play here in the fourth.
And that's part of what Mitchell brings to the table. The willingness to operate on the perimeter or get in there and mix it up on the interior.
And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Memphis.
All those block shots, that's a clear indicator of the great D they've been playing. Not giving them an inch of space out there.
And also, how about the points they've gotten in transition or on the fast break tonight? That's been a huge factor as well.
13 feet away. Passes it to Morant. To the middle. Pocket 6. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
This is no let up. You know, this is the kind of hard-nosed competitiveness that wins games.
And that one's good, Mitchell.
Big-time play there from Mitchell. Remember, he's been the go-to guy since his rookie year.
And they go to the intentional foul. A fantastic mobile one block. This one deserves another look.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
.26 seconds left in the fourth quarter, and now they decide to foul intentionally.
That's his second personal foul. Second team foul. Shooting for Memphis.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall.
And what really separates Morant? The intangibles. He has a great camaraderie with his teammates already.
And he ends up making the second, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And the Jazz call time here. They trail by 7. There's 25 seconds left in the game.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on, get back to your Jazz Denver.
Here's Mitchell. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Lets the 3 fly. And they'll get another chance.
Well, that's made a huge difference in this game, if you ask me. Their offensive rebounding has been sensational.
And here's Morant. So it's Memphis picking up the win. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll do it for their first.
All right, the Jazz lose to the Grizzlies 45-52. box score. Mitchell, 6 for 22. That's not going to get it done. He had 19 points, but clearly he wasn't hitting his shots. John Morant, 15 points, 5 assists, 7 for 10. That's what I'm talking about. Valanciunas, 10 points, 8 rebounds, 5 for 6. Mayo started with 3, ended with 3. Isaac started with 0 across the board, got 3 points, 1 rebound, 1 assist. He stepped up. Mayo stood still. Don't forget to get your 2 points. DM me John Morant's final points, and you will get 2 points. I'm not going back to the box score. That's all. See you next game.